Hi, I'm Chaya Hinda from the Jewish Positive Thinking Workshops. I'd like to share with you a fascinating Rav Chaim Shmulevitz from his Circus. He tells us that just as it is a mistake for a poor man to be distressed over his situation, believing that he's going to be poor forever, so it is a mistake for a sick man to be distressed, imagining that he's going to be sick forever, when in reality he could be healthy by the morning. He's teaching us some very important foundations of belief and how to think Jewishly. First of all, what we can take from this is that it's the imagination that creates the way that we feel. As he said, he's imagining that he's going to stay poor forever, or he's imagining that he's going to be sick forever, when in reality, the reality is not like that. But it's his imagination that creates the way that he thinks. And Rav Dessler tells us that in order to change the way that we feel, we need to change the way that we think. Another thing that Rav Chaim Shmulevitz is teaching us in this is that the essence of reality is not necessarily the way that we think it is. These people, the sick man or the poor man, if you would ask them what the reality is, they would tell you, but look, the reality is I don't have money. The reality is I'm sick. Right? But what Rav Chaim Shmulevitz is telling us is that the reality is they could be rich and healthy by the morning. We just have to understand that if we change the way that we think, we also can be zeicha to a new reality by the morning. So for example, a woman in our workshops who was coming up to Circus, she had a beautiful sukkah built outside and the decorations were beautiful, and they went to go and bring the schach up from the machzan, and lo and behold they found it was moldy. And they didn't have any money to buy new schach. They managed to buy all the different things they needed for sukkahs, but they didn't have money left for schach. And the children were saying, "Mommy, what's going to be with schach? We don't have schach for sukkahs." And the mommy, who was doing her exercises every morning and every night, imagined the sukkah all finished with the schach, beautiful, and a beautiful kosher sukkah. And she said to the kinder, "I'm sure be'ezus Hashem there's going to be schach. Hashem's not going to let us go into sukkahs without schach on the sukkah." Lo and behold, the day before Yom Tov, they get a phone call. "Hello, you're zocha to a check for Yom Tov." And when they picked it up, they saw it was exactly the amount of money that they needed to buy new schach for sukkahs. They put it on about an hour before Yom Tov. They were ready, and Baruch Hashem, they went into Yom Tov with a beautiful kosher sukkah. To learn more about how to harness the power of our imagination, the power of our thinking, come and join us at the Jewish Positive Thinking Workshops at our site jpthink.com.